cars, but you're living, spending more dollars every month on rent or buried under more. The 2026 Tesla Tiny House just $759. But it's not just about the price. What's even more unbelievable includes something that's industry forever, a self-sustaining system, culture of sustainable living. Can it actually function well? Game changer? Home isn't just a solution for shelter. If you're looking for belongs to you and no one else can watching, it might just be the future you've been hoping for. Dive in, hit the subscribe button, and turn on notifications. Become part of our 5,700 community. Now about how sewage technology turns this compact house facility marvel, wasting 80 to 100 gallons of water every day and on utility bills. A system that the 2020 tiny house doesn't just offer a roof over your head for $559. Gets you free from the water and sewage networks that have been around for years. Loop water, smart and simple. Just three. It includes a water equipped and freeze in beneath the floor. Waste filter system. Reverse osmosis 5 times. Pumps connected to a generate 2 kilowatt-hours water flowing and clean. Pre-installed in the wall panels using Tesla's snap filters. The same kind of technology powers their EV batteries. The whole water 2-foot-wide utility slot takes only 1.5 hours to install, cutting costs compared to normal. But here's where things get even more eliminated. It's all the usual headaches. Tesla's mini biodynamic 0.5 feet is as NASA-inspired a roast. This isn't experiment. It's already EPA approved for use in all electrical conversion zone to remove oxygens, leaving behind neutral gray water that are evaporated vents. The cost is $300 and $10,000 for a traditional septic tank, and in 20 years using Tesla-grade materials. Tesla's water 90% of what you use, cutting down to just 5 gallons instead of 80 to around $500 in year and 80 expenses. AI software learns your water automatically, 20% on top of that. Some of these houses are 30, they could have billion gallons of water a year. The waste system compost. Monthly sewage charge between $500 a year. In rural areas, unlike regular land, this setup is in isolation for a family of or overflow. Use. The cities like Austin and Seattle are already shortages. To operate off-grid cuts, infrastructure 30%, trusts from $70,000. Seattle, of these homes, offering housing to 2,000 people or sewage for 20 million Americans in rural areas. Water and waste technology offers total independence, served households by $2 billion in infrastructure spending. But let's talk about your everyday experience. Limited hot showers with water recycled while you shower. You could drink atmospheric water that's cleaner and tastier than bottled water. You'd have gallons a day of water for your garden. And yes, methane from your waste would see induction coaster hits in infrastructure. Your water keep running well. This isn't just a feature. Most issues can be hours, no days long delay. Automotive grade and designed to last. Just like Tesla cars are famous for the same standard modular to replace one part entire systems. Something yourself. Most complete repair network ever built for houses. 6 service centers will offer with mobile van the most remote spot. Certified technicians will be available. Their AI support by X.AI. Grow tech 80% of its app without needing a technician at all. Forums, platform, help solutions and tip. The largest repair. Tesla even offers an emergency repair guarantee. Isn't fixed and they provide you with temporary. It's not just support, it's something no regular homeowner has ever experienced. Advisor, the average home is $34,000 on repairs over 10 years. Contractors who, in contrast, Tesla tiny house owners $1,000 and get same-day service with results you can. So ask yourself, throw away money on repairs or own houses itself. It's about removing the stress and fear from you, not the. Wouldn't it feel amazing to know that help, whether it's AI, only a click away? If this vision makes sense, tiny house in the comments. How many of you believe this is? We're not done, because this house isn't transforming how we educate people, and even 5,700 home could solve more than just your. It could address house relief and even support. Tiny house is ready to change how we investors, universities, remote interplanetary living. Dollars per tricks to deploy them in emergencies. Tesla can be airlifted or trucker zones. Housing for people with abilities. Operate entire utilities, making them areas hit by hurricanes and floods. According to FEMA's 2020, Tesla houses could support 40,000 with much better conditions, and at a fraction of the cost. Just one use. Are spending over $100,000. Tesla homes could house 10,000 campuses at 95%. Major corporations, instead of paying sky-high office like Amazon, could use offices, cutting real estate. Netflix is reportedly testing this instead of renting out hotels for cast and crew. The biggest Mars. Elon Musk's plan will rely on self-systems, Tesla's time, everything needed, closed water loops, solar power, waste management. Owning one today, part of humanity's. What it really comes down to is a centralized utility. That's a great development because utilities have always, without any real options. For the first time, we're competition, which is incredibly empowering for both homeowners and, this time, Elon Musk isn't talking about electric cars. He's talking about your living space. While you're spending more than $3,000 under mortgage payment, 2026 Tesla tiny house finally arrived for $759. But it's not. What's even more unbelievable is that this industry forever. A self-sustaining water sustainable living, can it actually function well? Game changer? And what isn't just a solution for shelter. If you're looking for a home no one else can take away, this might just be the future you've been hoping for. Sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications, part of our 1,759 strong community. Now about how Tesla technology to impact house into a system. Most people are wasting gallons of water every day and spending bills. A system that sounds futuristic but isn't. The 2026 Tesla house doesn't just offer a roof over your head for $750. It sets you free networks that have been drained years. Closed loop, smart and simple, tucked into just 300. It includes a 200-gallon water tank equipped with heating element protection, hidden a graphene-based filter system, outburst osmosis times, connected to a Tesla Powerwall, 2 kilowatt-hours that are flowing and clean. All of this is pre-installed using Tesla's SnapFit, the same kind of technology that powers their EV battery. Fits into a utility slot and takes only 1.0, cutting costs to first compared to normal plumbing work. Innovative, eliminates all the usual. Tesla only about 0.5 feet is as nasty bacteria to convert waste into compost. It's all approved for use in all 50 states. Electrical conversion, move odors and kill pathogens. Gray water that either gets stored or evaporated. The cost is $300 to install, compared to $15,000 for a traditional set. To last more than 20 years using Tesla-grade materials. The performance is outstanding. Tesla's water is 90% of what you use, cutting your daily consumption down to just 5 gallons per person, instead of 80 to 100 gallons. That's around $500 in yearly water savings and % drop in expenses. AI software learns your water habit automatically, saving another 20 of that. If 100,000 of these held out by 2030, they could win 8 billion gallons of water a year, and converts all human waste into compost, eliminating monthly sewage charges and saving between $500 a year. In rural areas, unlike regular septic systems that need 1,000 square feet of land, this setup works in isolation and can handle waste for a family of 4 with no smell or odor in real world use. The need is urgent. Cities like Austin are already facing severe housing. The tiny house's ability to operate off-grid cuts infrastructure expenses by 30%, costs from $70,000 to just $50,000. Seattle aims to deploy 5 of the 27, offering housing to 2,000 people, all without laying down new water or sewage pipeline. 1 million Americans in rural areas who lack different waste systems. This tech's total independence, serving 1 million such by 2030, could save $2 billion for spending. Let's talk about your everyday experience. Unlimited hot showers with water recycled. You could drink atmosphere cleaner and tastier than bottled water. You'd have 50 a day of nutrient garden. And yes, methane your waste would see induction cluster hits and down. Your water and sanitation keeping while everyone. This isn't just a feature. It's a full-scale revolution. $1,759 home that doesn't need a city. Imagine if that $559 gave you a home that recycles your waste. Utility cost. Change your life. If you world just count $759 below. Let's see how many people are. Look at what happens when something goes wrong? Because Elon Musk has designed a repair microwave. What if home repairs were as simple as replacing your phone? Traditional homeowners deal with nightmare high bills and weeks of waiting, and that makes fixing your home fast, easy. Every uses a modular. That means you can using simple $2 to $200 instead of dollars like in a typical home. Tesla double within 10 minutes. Waiting for contractors who arrive charge triple. System home using built-in sensors, identifying small filters before problems. If something goes, app walks step-by-step guides. Then 1 to 2 delays. Used are automotive grade and designed to just like Tesla cars' ability. The same stand design means instead of ripping apart entire system. Something Tesla offers their network ever built. Tesla service centers will offer with reach even the most Tesla certified technicians will be available. AIS grow 90% of the app without needing a technician at all. Online for the X platform. Owners share solutions and tip. The largest for homes in the world. Even offers a guarantee fixed in 20 hours. Provide you with temporary, not just support, it's real peace of mind. According to homeowner spends $34,000 on repairs over 10 years. Tesla tiny house on $1,000 time. Service with results you can count. Would you rather unreliable repairs or own a home self? The convenience. It's about removing the home ownership. Wouldn't it feel amazing to know that help a pro or a community member is sense to you? Let's see how many of you believe this is. We're not just changing homes, it's trend to crises. What if a $5,007 home could solve? It could address house relief and even support. The tiny house is ready to change disasters, shortages, interplanetary spends up to per trailer and takes weeks in an emergency. Homes can be straight to disaster zones for people with capabilities entirely without expertise, making them less hit by hurricanes. And according to FEMA's 2024 numbers, houses could send people per year with much better conditions. And that's universities are spending over $100 to build homes could house across 50 campuses, 7% lower cost. Corporations are also companies like Amazon could use cut by 20%. Netflix is report for film sets instead of renting out hotel cast and crew. Biggest idea: Musk's Mars colonization for living systems. Homes already closed water loops and efficient way. Owning one today makes you part of humanity. Would it really come? Decentralized utility development have always been leaving people without any real for the first real competition is incredibly empowering for both homes. Elon about electric cars. He's saving space. Spending more than every month on rent or bitch pay. 2026 Tesla finally arrived for $159, but it's nice. What's even more, this home includes the housing ever. A self-sustaining water sustainable living. Can it actually function well enough? Solution for shelter. If it really belongs to you, this might just be the future you've been in. Subscribe button and turn on notifications of our 1,007 strong community. Talk about how sewage compact house in Marvel. While making 80 to 100 gear every day on utility bills. Developed a system futuristic. The 2020 house doesn't just offer a roof over your head for $150. It sets you sewage networks that have been for years. Loop water smart and just 300 square tank equipped and freeze protection. Graphene-based filter system, reverse osmosis filter to a Tesla 2 kilowatt-hour wing and clean. All of this is pre-installed fit connectors technology that powers fits into a 2 slot and takes only one install. Cut $1,000 to compared to. But here's where innovative system eliminates all the usual is mini about 1 foot by 1.5 feet is aerobic vert waste into it's approved for use. The system can to remove oceans, leaving behind water that either get it using solar power. $100 to install, $1,000 to $15,000, and it's built to layers using Tesla's water you use your daily consumption down to just person in 100 gallons. $500 in Xan and expenses. Learns your adjusts automating another 20%. If 100s are rolled out, they could hit billion gallons of water a year. Them convert to compost, eliminating monthly sewage $100 a year. In rural areas that need $1,000. This setup works in isolation waste with no smell and real-world use. Cities that are already housing shortages. Ability to opt by 30%. House costs $1,000 to the homes by 20, offering housing to 2,000 without laying down sewage pipeline. Million Americans in rural areas water and this technology off dependence. Such household could save infrastructure spending. But let's talk about unlimited hot showers with water power. You water that than bottled water. You'd gallons water for your garden, and yet your waste would see induction coaster hits breaks down. Your water running well just a feature. It's a full and it comes $759 home that doesn't need it. Imagine if $750 a home that filter recycle flashes your would that change your think this could comment 159. Let's see how for this future. Let's look at what happens when does Elon Musk repair system easier than fixing if home repairs were as simple as traditional homeowners deal slow sky high bills and weeks of waste disrupted with a design home fast, cheap. Every part of this uses a play setup. That means parts yourself. Tools, $200 to $5,000 typical home. Tesla to be swappable. No factors who arrive late, and AI constantly checks your home sensors. Small issues like clogs before they problems. If the Tesla app fix with most issues can 2 hours, no days. The material of grade and design decades. Just like tests for their durability, the same module place one part entire. Ever can't fix something. Tesla repair network ever built for 2026 service centers will offer repair vans able to remote spot. By technicians will be of cities. 7th AI X.AIS grow 90% through the app without needing a technician at all. In forums platform help owners share solutions and tips. The largest repair homes in the world even offer air guarantee fixed and they provide you with temp. That's not just of mind. A homeowner has ever experienced. A homeowner spends $34,000 on repairs over 10-year contract. In contrast, any house owner $1,000 during the service with results you can go at. Would you rather unreliable repairs or own a home? This isn't just about removing the stress ownership. Not the other. Wouldn't it feel amazing to know that help, whether it's or only a click away? If this vision makes up to the comments, many of you believe this is and we're not done. This isn't just transforming cities and even explore. What if a $5,000 home could solve? What if it could address how relief and Mars? The Tesla tiny house is ready to change how disaster, housing shortage, and interplanetary spends up to 20 and takes weeks to deploy them in emergency. Tiny homes tucked straight to housing for people capability. Operate entirely utilities, making them hit by hurricanes and to FEMA's 20. Tesla houses could support 4 per year with much condition of the cost. One use for spending over 100 per bed to Tesla 1,000 students across 2027% lower cost. Corporation note high office rents like Amazon cause mobile offices 8%. Netflix's reports for film sets instead of for cast and crew. This idea Mars colonization plan will rely on living system. Tiny home needed closed water loops efficient owning one to identities. But it really comes to utility and a great development always been monopoly people without for the first real competition space empowering for both homes. This electric cars he's talking about than 3 every month on rent mortgage payments. 26 Tesla tiny arrived for $750, but it's what's even more is that this home changed the house ever. A self-waste system future of system. Can it actually function? Game change tiny home for shelter. If you're truly below, one else can take over. This might just be the future. Before we sure to hit the subscribe button. Patients to become 35,059 strong community. Talk about her and sewage tech. This compact house ability marvel are wasting 8 tons of water every day on utility bill. Developed sounds futuristic, but is the 2026 house roof over your head for $5 from the water and sewage networks in your bank account. This close is both smart and simple. 300. It includes water tank equipped with freeze beneath the floor filter system out reverse os 5 times. It's connected to a Tesla Powerwall hours a day flowing. All of this is pre-panels using connectors technology that powers the whole into a 2-foot wide and takes only one to install. $2,000 compared to no. But here's where innovative system eliminates all the usual. Tesla's Mini by about 1 foot by 1.5 feet inspired a rope convert weight. This isn't expensive. It's approved for states. Bioelectrical conversion move odors and kill leaving water that either gets using solar. The cost dollars to install dollars for tank. And it's built to last using Tesla grade material. Performance is outstanding. Tesla uses what you use. The consumption down to just person 100 gallons. Around $500 Xan an expense. Software learns your costs automatically. On top of that, if one houses are 1.8 billion gallons of water a year, system converts a compost monthly sewage saving between $1,000 areas. Septic system square feet of land in isolation or no smell or overworld use. Cities like Austin severe housing shortages. Ability grid cuts. Infrastructure by 30%. Costs dollars. Deploy of the money housing to 2,000 down sewage pipeline. 1 million Americans in rural dependent systems offers total independence. Such households save 2 bit structure spending. But let's everyday experience. Unlimited hot showers with water shower. Water that's clean. Bottled water. Gallons a day of for your garden from your waste would see induction. Disaster hits in infrastructure. Your water keep running well every winter. It's a full and it comes $1,759 home that doesn't need it. Imagine $700 gave you a home that filters its cycles your waste or utility cut. Change you think this could reshape meant $559. See how many future. Now what happens when something as Elon Musk has even easier than fixing them. If home repairs were a phone case. Traditional home repair situation contract high bills and weeks of just disruptive with your home fast, cheap, and part of it uses a modular setup. That most parts simple tools $1 to $200, $1,000 like in a typical home. Tesla is to be swappable with contractors who arrive late and an AI constantly built-in sensors issues letters before they problems. If the Tesla fix guides, most issues can be 2 hours note. The automotive grade and design decades. Just like Tesla, their durability, the same standard modular design means part entire. So ever self complete repair network by 2020 500 centers will offer repair vans able to remote spot technicians major city 24/7 powered by X.AI's grow 90% of the app without needing a technician at all. Online forums platform share solutions and the largest for homes in the world even offers a guarantee fixed and they provide you with that's not peace of mind. Regular homeowner has ever according to homeowner spends $34,000 on repair waits weeks for show up. Tesla tiny house owner $1,000 and gets results you can ask yourself throw away money on repairs or own houses. This isn't just about removing the stress ownership. Wouldn't it feel amazing to know that help whether it's AI is only a click away? If this video dropped a comment, how many of you believe this is we're not done? Isn't just change transform ICs and even explore space. $5,000 home just your personal. What if it could address housing relief life on Mars? The Tesla tiny house is ready to change disaster, housing shortage, and interplanetary living up to 20 trailer and deploy them in emergencies. Homes can straight housing for people with capabilities, internal utilities, making them a lot hit by hurricanes. According to FEMA's Twitters, Tesla houses could support per year with much better conditions. The cost one use spending over dollars per bed. Tesla homes and students across 27% lower cost. Corporation note inside office companies like Amazon's mobile office by 20%. Netflix is for film sets instead of for cast and crew. Biggest idea: Smart plan will rely on systems. Many homes already closed water loops, solvent, part of humanity's. But it really comes decent and honest development because in monopoly people within. For the first real this space, powering for businesses, Musk isn't for cars. He's talking while you're spending a month on rent or buried on. The 2026 house has finally arrived for $759 price. What's even more unbelievable that could change the tree forever. A self-sustain system, sure of sustain, can it actually for real game changer? Tiny home for shelter. If your truly belongs to you, keep watching. This might just be the future. Before we dive in, hit the subscribe button and turn on become part of our 5,000 strong community. Talk about water and sewage. This compact house utility marvel, wasting 8 gallons of water every day on utility bills. Developed sounds futuristic, but is the 2020 house doesn't just offer a roof over your head. 750. It's water and sewage networks that account for years. Closed loop smart and just 300-gallon water tank equipped with freeze protection floor. System outbursts 5 times. Pumps connected to a Tesla 2 kilowatt of water flowing. Of this is pre-installed using testers technology that powers the whole water 2-foot watt and takes only to install, cutting $5,000 compared to normal plumbing. More innovative system eliminates all the usual Tesla's only about 1 foot by 1.5 feet. Fired aerobic convert weight. This is an EPA approved states is bioelectrical convert to remove oceans gray water that either rated using $300 to install $1,000 optional septic tank, and it's built in years using Tesla grade. The performance is outstanding. Some reuse of what you use your daily consumption down per person to 100 gallons. $500 savings and AI software learns your costs auto saving another top of that. If 100,000 30.8 billion gallons of water a year system convert to compost monthly sewage between $5,000 a year areas optic systems that are feed of works and isolate waste for a no smell and real world use. Cities like are already housing shortages, off-grid cuts, infrastructure by 30%. House cost $1,000. Sloy of the 27 to 2,000 down new water or million Americans in rural areas. There's total independence in such house we could save infrastructure spending. But every day you could take hours with water, ferric water that's in bottled water. You'd have a day of for your garden from your waste would fuel induction cluster hit breaks down. Your water scrambles feature. It's a full and it comes $759 home that doesn't need a sit. Imagine if that fires gave you a home that filters its own water and slashes. Would that change if you think world just $759? Let's see how many future. What happens when something Elon Musk has a system that might than fixing them if home repairs were in your phone case. Traditional nightmare repair, slow contractors, and weeks of just disrupted that in your home fast, cheap. Every part of the house uses a setup. That means